In this little video I hope to show everyone how to fit Nuffield kingpin bushes. Now this will be relevant to the 3DL, Universal 3, 4DM, Universal 4, 342, 460, 1042 and 1060 model. It will also be relevant to some of the M4, DM4 models. So as you can see, we've cleaned the axle out, got rid of the old bushes. We have the new bushes here. You don't need anything particularly excitable to fit these. I just use a disc. They're not that tight to fit. Drive the bushes home. That's the larger bush fitted. Just fit the smaller bush. Obviously, if you've got access to a workshop press, you can use the little press, but you need very little force at all. Okay, so we've fitted the bushes. Now the next thing to do is to get your kingpin. As we've got one here, the hub assembled from earlier, and check for wear on the journals at the top and here where the bushes run. Now when these were new, the nominal size at the top was 1.25 inches. Now the way to measure it is from the front to the back, because that's where the wear comes in. Here we've got 6.5 thou wear, which is fine. At the bottom, the nominal size when new was 1.5 inches. Once again, I've got about, depending on, obviously it's only a digital vernier, but we've got about 3 or 4 thou wear, which is absolutely fine. So with that amount of wear, we can use the original Churchill tool. Now this is not something I'd expect anybody to have access to, but basically what we've got is 1.25 inches and 1.5 inches reamer, both glued together. Obviously you can use expandable reamers, or if you've got somebody with a little machine shop, I'm sure they'll be able to carry out this process for you. If these journals were more badly worn than they are, you could obviously ream the bushes to a smaller size. I'll explain this in a little bit more detail. The bushes, when pressed in, you've got material to take off. In the top bush, you've got something around about 10 thou under nominal size, and you've got a similar situation at the bottom, about 10 thou under nominal size. So with this particular kingpin, we can use the original tool. So I'm going to show you how this works. Obviously, for anybody watching in the UK, obviously this is a service that we can carry out for you. If you've got nobody to help locally, obviously you can send your axles down and we can carry out the service for you at Track Spare Parts. But I'm sure there's many good machinists out there that can do this for you. So what I'm doing is putting a little bit of lubrication on my reamer before I start. That was a deliberate check to make sure we got it the right way up. So, put the reamer in. Now this is going to be quite dull for the next few minutes because it basically involves me swinging on the end of this large wrench. So there's not going to be much chat as I basically force this home. And you can see with this original Nuffield tool, it just follows it down, and because you have both cutters on one tool, both bushes obviously are cut around the centre line, and you don't get any misalignment of the bushes as they're cut. And there we have it through. Obviously I'm going to take the tool out now. What I will do is then demonstrate. It was obviously achieve the correct sizes. Then I'm going to do another short video showing the assembly procedure for the axle itself. And there we have it. Yeah, so the tool will cut basically nominal size or just above. I'm sorry we've only got the pair of distal vernier, but basically just cuts above nominal size, both top and bottom. There's a little bit easier on the bottom. As you can see, it's cut to sort of 1/1000 above nominal size. And that's it on this little short video.